sit. Sit. Sorry for the...
That's alright, that's what the sensor beep is for.
You can erase it, no?
Yeah. Beep. Cute. You're going to admire that one.
Great shape.
Beauty.
Great
Thank you. Right guys, got about, well, it doesn't matter how far I got into the green because I can't reach, so I'm going to hit 2-iron stinger, just try and get it as far up there as I can while being slightly cautious as well. I don't like to talk about it that much, but I did birdie this hole last time I played it as well.
What iron you hitting?
7. What? You've seen me hit that 3 wood off the planet before, right?
Yeah, but we are on holiday, aren't we? This is a golf trip, yeah? Not
You do what you want, Rory.
We're in the Greek Masters. Oh, he's in it.
Oh, wrong.
Get out of there. Right.
Not a good shot in.
Yeah, that's good. Put another one down, not for the you know, let's hit what you would have normally hit. Let's see it. Very unlike, don't you think, Matt, him to not take something on?
Yeah, it's a bit un-Rory-like.
I've got a partner to worry about. He's not worried about me, so.
Yeah, you see.
Oh, he's gutted now. He didn't do that.
What are you doing, Rory?
It's all about decision making.
Like up near the green.
Oh, you're pitching so much better.
That's good. Yeah, great shot.
Get in.
Get in.
Oh, it's a net eagle. It's a net eagle, Raymondo. And a good pitch, it must be said. The pitch was very good.
Thank you. I probably should have hit 3 wood for my second.
You probably wouldn't have got up and down from there.
Stop it. Yeah. Slightly up the right, bit further right than I wanted, but safe. Yeah. Right guys, welcome back to COSTA NAVARINO and the stunning Bay course. 7th hole, par 5, straight up the hill. Hit a lovely tee shot off the first, decent 2-iron stinger for my second, in position in the middle of the fairway to go for the green with a wedge. Hopefully, back-to-back birdies on this hole for me. Didn't quite manage it on that par 4 earlier in part 1, but in position here. So yeah, part 2, we're going to take you from hole 7 through to hole 12, and as I said at the end of part 1, I can't remember the exact routing because it has changed a little bit since last time I was here, but if you thought those holes on part 1 were spectacular, you're in for a treat because the best holes are yet to come. Not a disgrace in terms of score so far. As I said, we were playing speed golf for the first 3 or 4 holes just because a bit of a timing mix-up, our fault completely. So hopefully we're back down to normal pace now. And I'm definitely hitting it. Sorry, Antoine's about to hit. I'm definitely hitting it a little bit better than I was yesterday with the irons so far. Drive is still good. So hopefully, maybe I can put a decent score together because let's face it, yesterday was a little bit soul destroying. Right guys, 104 left in. I've got 52 and I think I'm just going to hit it pretty full. Try and throw it a little bit further than 104 just to be safe, because if I pitch it short and get enough spin, it's going to come way back off the front of the green, leave a very awkward 4th. Be up. Stay. Oh, I had me panicking there. Oh, this course can be scary, man.
Well done.
Right guys, as you can see, this is what I was kind of getting a little bit worried about. I've pitched it about there. Thank you very much for repairing that, Antoine. And well, that's at a yard. And if I'm spinning at all, it's going a fair way back down there. 'Cause the slopes here are very dramatic indeed. But as it stands, little 10-footer for birdie. Always to the right. Thank you. I'll take the 5. There we go, guys. Thank you. Very solid 5 to open up with on part 2. Right guys, par 3, 8th, massively elevated tee. Again, stunning landscape, even though you can't really see the water from here. Me and Antoine have done some maths. Measuring 130 yards from here to the pin, but obviously downwind and massively downhill. We're guessing what, about 110-ish?
Yeah, I think so, yes. We are not Bryson DeChambeau, you know, but we can figure it.
Great shot. Yeah, very good.
Safe one, you know.
Yeah. Oh, that was pin high, but you just can't miss this green left. You cannot miss this green left, and that's what I've done. Right guys, just coming onto the 8th green. Nice little shot from Antoine into the middle. I pitched it pin high, but what are we calling that? 5-6 yards left. Lucky to actually stop where it did. I've got a shot back over a massive hump with not a huge amount of green to work with. Yeah, this could be tricky.
That happens, you know.
I think I'll pick that one up, Antoine.
Okay, okay, no problem.
Right guys, absolutely horrendous effort with the old short game there. The ground was a little bit squidgy, but again, just like on day one at the Dunes course, that leading edge causing me all sorts of trouble on and around the greens. It doesn't really matter though. Look, par 4, 9th. I don't know if you guys remember this hole from the Mark Crossfield vlogs, but again, I just keep remembering how much fun we had on that day, and on that trip in particular. But the day we played the Bay course, it was last o'clock. And almost as if I was practicing on the 8th for what could be about to happen again here on the 9th. The duff-tasticness, the awful short game. I'm sure you guys remember, but I almost made Mark choke on his apple.
Come on, Rory. You need some softness about you as well.
Come on, Ray. You've been chipping well. You're up and down this.
That went a foot.
Go in.
That went a foot.
Joke on my apple, man.
He said you would get inside his.
He was so cocksure when he walking down.
Oh god.
Great shots. Cut a little bit, and you're perfect.
Be perfect. Yeah, well done.
Right guys, fairway splitter again. Driver is behaving itself for the second day in a row. Massively downwind, green slightly below us here. I've got 152. And I'm going to try and thump a wedge to get there. It should be good if I get a decent strike. But I'm a little bit afraid of going long with these greens at the moment. It's out to the right. There's a big strike as well.
Go, baby.
I didn't need much more to be quite good.
Yeah, it was close to be perfect, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Thank you. Whew. Right guys, just like that par 3 earlier, 200-ish yards straight into the chuff again. Wind has picked up a bit, so hopefully this time 2-iron will be the right club. And to be honest with you, going long on this one doesn't matter so much because I've got a bit of a backstop back there. Still though, they're not messing around with these par 3s, are they? Come on, baby. No, bunker short. It was an awful strike and it got what it deserved. Right guys, just come up short in this bunker. Again, the dramatic sloping around these greens makes these shots very tricky. Gonna have to get this one up and over that slope and sitting down extremely quickly. Unlike, unfortunately, Antoine's just hit his thin bullet. But I'll leave the camera here and then I'll disappear into the bunker for your viewing pleasure, because again, view is a joke. Go baby. So guys, as you're seeing here on the Bay course, the par 3s, as I said earlier in part 1, this is a friendly resort style course. Lots of chances to make scores on the 4s and 5s if you're playing well. But the par 3s aren't pushovers by any means. Lots of them so far today for me have been long iron into the wind, and if you miss those greens, they're kind of bold, massive slopes off the edge of greens with bunkers all around, and a lot of trouble if you're missing the right spots, also the wrong spots. They really are very, very testing indeed. Obviously you can play them from the yellow tees, the blue tees and the red tees, make them a little bit more manageable. From back here on the whites, they can be brute. So this one, however, is a gorgeous little par 3. Again, massive elevation drop from tee to green. Just another absolute stunner, and again, more example of, even if you haven't got the water in the background, the views inland aren't too shabby either. 184 yards, and this is the kind of hole where I just wish my rangefinder had slope reading on it. What's the wind doing? It's kind of into again, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Right, so this is about a 6 iron yardage for me. I'm going to hit 7. Let's see what happens. Right, the wind picks up as soon as I'm over the ball. Out to the safe side. Here. Should be okay. Yeah, just right side of the green. That's okay. Right guys, as you can see, not quite pin high like I said, but right side of the green, and I've left myself a beast of a putt. Kind of coming down a little tier here, which you might not see on camera, levels out again, and then another little tier, so it's all downhill, and as we said, the greens can be majorly slippery coming down the slope, so if I 2-putt this, I'll be getting myself a mythos and having a bit of a celebration. How much do I get if I 2-putt this?
I give you 2 beers.
So come on, you have 2 easy beers now.
Oh, that needs to stop. Not horrendous, but whoa. Right guys, 1 putt for 3 beers. It's on record, it's on camera. No!
Oh, you will have one.
1 beer, 3 putt good enough for 1 beer. Oh, Antoine, he's such a gent.
Oh, get down. Alright, I can see nothing. I think you should be alright there. Yeah. You should stay in the rough.
Yeah.
Don't have the bunkers maybe.
Right guys, final hole of part 2, par 4 12. Little bit of a snap hooky one off the tee, but I'm absolutely fine. I've pitched in this rough, which is fairly sticky, and the ground is a little bit soft over where my ball is, so it's kind of pitched and stopped. Luckily, hard bounce, and I think I would have been over the cart path and into a bit of trouble. So yeah, these holes kind of tucked away in the rolling hills of the Greek countryside are absolutely spectacular. I think in a few more holes we'll have a stretch of holes down by the water, which are not to be forgotten. That is the most spectacular part of the course. Can't wait to see it again. How far have I got? 112. I'm gonna call this gap wedge, I think. So I've actually changed up to a pitching wedge, slightly into a gentle breeze, off a bit of a launch pad as well. Come on. Good iron shot. It's on the green, but I think it'd be another long putt.
You want another club? It's okay? Or?
No, this is fine. If I don't 2-putt, I'll just blame it on you. Perfect.
Yeah, great putt.
Thank you. Ouch. Oh dear. Your fault. I told you.
I'm really sorry.
I definitely would not have chipped it that
I
close.
take it for me, no problem.
Right guys, that's the end of part 2. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed those holes and a little bit of the golf. Like, it's been okay so far. Some pretty dodgy stuff, but definitely better than I was yesterday on the dunes. Entering into the final 6 now, so I hope you tune into part 3, because as I keep saying, the most spectacular holes on the golf course are coming up. And I think that's why they've rerouted the course, because this par 5 that I'm on right now was the 18th, I think, when we came here with Mark Crossfield, Coach Lockey, and Big Red Tom from Your Golf Travel. Pretty sure me and Big Red Tom won our match on this hole. Don't like to talk about it. But anyway, see you guys further down this amazing par 5 hole going towards the coast. We're hoping the beer cart girl comes around soon, because it's warming up here in Greece and we're all feeling a little bit thirsty. See you in part 3.